Welcome to Becastled, a survival city builder with castles, towers, and of course, barbarians at the gate. In this game, you start by building a castle, then some houses for your royal subjects, then you start gathering resources and build an army to defend against a nightly horde of lunar monsters. Yeah, so you play as the sunny people, the de facto good guys, and the bad guys are these moon dudes. Why we gotta be fighting is beyond me. I got no beef with the moon. So these moon dudes also lay claim to the land. They have intimidating towers throughout the landscape that you'll need to destroy to claim victory. Each time you destroy a tower, a boss spawns with the horde the next night. The longer you play, the harder the horde gets. Oh, and there's a blood moon every 5 days that spawns an extra brutal horde with elite enemy troops and mini-bosses. A smart player would destroy the enemy towers on different nights and fight the bosses with time to recover in between. But the problem with that is, I'm an idiot. I'm gonna grind to day 50 on a custom map with 10 enemy towers on deity difficulty. Yes, that's the maximum difficulty. Then I'm going to destroy them all on the same day and spawn in the apocalypse and see if I can survive. I'm going to have to survive sparse winters, relentless enemy raids, and in the end, necromancers, giant golems, and freaking dragons. Let's see what happens. I build my castle, a sawmill, and a tavern. Then a few houses to get some fresh workers migrating into the new town. A cattle farm to start producing food, more houses because I'm ultimately going to need a massive population to sustain an army strong enough to repel the end of existence. I capture a few more tiles for some access to some delicious lamb chops and a gold mine, and day one is about to be night one, so I ready my humble town militia to defend. It's close, but all my soldiers survive. I need to prioritize getting my military infrastructure built up today. So I start with 2 more houses to keep the population flowing, then an archery range and a melee camp to train all the warriors. Then I get down a smithy so I can start upgrading their gear. Before I know it, it's nighttime again. I only managed to get 1 more archer tray during the day, but every warm body helps. By day 5, my village is taking shape, and the army has tripled in size. I'm gonna need it. Tonight's the first blood moon. The battle is fierce. They have more archers than I was prepared for. Nearly all my swordsmen have been slain. Those Moon Dude archers are dicks, bro. Day 10, I'm at my army's population cap, so I build a barracks and ready the troops for battle once again. I've added a lot of knights to the army. Not a lot of armor, but they make up for it with raw damage. It helps, but I'm still taking more losses than I would like. For the day 15 raid, I start getting serious. I construct walls and a siege workshop to get a few weapons of mass destruction into the fight. I don't have enough stone to build the gate, but getting the archers off the ground will give them a giant range boost. The battle is brutal once again. I try to use hit and run tactics to keep my troops from taking too much damage, but there just isn't enough room, and with no gate to keep these jerks out, I just have to hold the line and embrace the mosh pit. Victory often requires great sacrifice. These stupid looters shield jerks are freaking pretty much immune to archer damage, so I've just got to get in there with my swords and just grind them down one by one. Once the wounded return from the hospital tents, I decide to upgrade and add a few bannermen. I turn a few knights into healing paladins, a few swordsmen receive the armor boost aura, and pikemen alternate between damage and attack speed buffs. The next blood moon takes place in the dead of winter during a biblical blizzard. The Armageddon vibe is strong. My army's quite large now and experienced. They handle the blood moon horde with relative ease. By day 25, many of my troops are upgraded to elite warriors. My plan isn't to have a massive army and survive by throwing huge numbers of troops into the blender of war. The plan is to survive with a small but elite force of experienced warriors. All the little dudes with golden swords and a star over their head are the elites. It takes a while for them to gain enough experience, but they are badass little ass kickers once they do. So on day 25, I am confident. The army is stacked with elites and I'm starting to get that I can't lose feeling. My overconfidence is punished severely. The raid defense begins fine. The first couple waves, no problem, but I'm not paying close enough attention, and 2 enemy bombers appear in this wave, and I don't notice. They sprint right into the middle of my army and detonate themselves. All the foot soldiers are wiped. See the little crosses and the skulls? The cross means the soldier was wounded and will emerge from a hospital tent the next day. The skull means they're gone for good. All that XP, all the investment in their gear, gone. Just as my army was becoming an elite force, I lose half of them. It's my own damn fault. I haven't been keeping up my hospital tents. Each one can only revive a maximum of 10 wounded each night, and I only have 2. I just lost like 40 soldiers. Oops. The archers hold the line, and I begin the next day by building more hospital tents and conscripting a buttload more troops to replace my losses. By day 30, I've recovered my numbers, but not the experience level. The raid is brutal once again. The army takes heavy losses, and I resort to running the weakened troops back and forth to let the archers thin the enemy numbers. It's fine. I got this. Don't worry about it. The tactic works well at first. The trick is not getting caught with my troops too close to the enemy spawn when the wave ends. See, bombers can just spawn in and instantly wipe out your whole defense, and you've got nowhere to run. Damn it, another bomber! They have me kind of pinned against my own walls here without room to hit and run like I usually do. I have enough hospital tents this time, but it's hard to watch all your little shiny, happy, slutty warriors get smashed like that. The gate is down, moonfuckers have breached the city for the first time. They don't get far, but still, it's a wake-up call. I've beaten this difficulty before, but never when I was grinding to day 50 to crank the difficulty to absurd levels. I kind of started this challenge thinking it was going to be easy. Now I'm having doubts. Day 35 finds me swearing in the first city guard. They will remain behind the wall, ready to spring into action should the main army get overwhelmed. The battle goes well, and you can see the lunar ding-dongs are throwing some mean mini-bosses at me now. By day 40, the burden of feeding my growing population has me buying up some new land and starting up some wheat farms and some greenhouses. Let the people eat beets. Greenhouses only grow beets, so yum. The raid was a bit tricky. The moon dudes split their forces and hit multiple sections of the wall that were spread out too far for me to cover with the main army. I split my archers to cover both sections. We were doing fine till this lunar butthole wall bounces his way into the gate and the archers can't get him. I rally a single spearman to deal with it. See, this guy's the last one in the wave, and as soon as he goes down, the next wave will spawn, and that gate is too close to the enemy's spawn. We saw how that goes. These two big fat ding-dongs think they can flank around to the other gate, but my ballistas and trebuchets have that under control. By day 45, the grind is wearing me down. See, this game lacks any kind of speed up time function. You can pause it and you can run it at slow time, but you can't speed it up. And there's just nothing to do during the day now, so I'm kind of just sitting around waiting. Devs, you'll never see this, but I'm going to complain to you anyway. Please let us speed up time. Okay, moving on. The day 45 raid was another split assault, and they're into my farm zone. Protect the beets! Beets. Finally, it's day 50, Armageddon Day. I get an early start on destroying the enemy towers. I'm expecting it to take most of the day to run these little guys around and destroy all 10 of these towers. Now, the calm before the storm. Holy crap, does that say 1228? That's how many troops, not counting the bosses. It's totally fine. My army's badass. We will survive. I got this. The city stands as a bastion of hope for all people of the sunny face types. It must not fall. Okay, this is fine. Free freaking goals, that's so brutal. Lunar King. Oh jeez, the dragon, he's just, well, get him, archers, get him. Okay. I gotta be smart. Gee, the army's already not responding to commands. Perfect. This is fine. They're split. No. Get the golems. Where's... What? Oh, the other one's behind the battering ram. There's no way. I'm not... There's two... No, okay, there's one necromancer. There were two a minute ago. I think we got one already. Get out of there. Reform the line. Okay, Lunar King, we gotta get him. He's gettable. We can get him reasonably quickly. These golems, they have so much damage reduction. It's just not fair. No, that battering ram can go right through the gate. Okay. Oh, the dragon is... I forgot about the dragon. How often do you say that? Whoops, I forgot about the dragon. It's attacking my city and burning everyone. Jesus. Oh my god, look how few troops are left. Oh, my army is gone. Okay, just for reference, when I talk about my army, I'm talking about my foot soldiers, not the archers. I kind of consider the archers wall defense. Oh, geez, the dragon's on the ground, burning houses. But he's down. He's down. Okay. Jesus. Alright, the city guard is attacking the battering ram. I'm glad I made the city guard. There's so few guys left. There goes another one. Oh, this is bad, you guys. This is really bad. I still have all three golems to fight. And the Lunar King has hardly taken damage. City guard, what are you doing standing around? Attack! Jesus Louises. Okay, there's so many archers on the ground now. This is all I have left of like freaking... Oh no. Okay, I gotta get these guys around the golems. This guy's just gonna murk my archers. Dude, run past the gold. Run through his legs. Go, little guys, go. Do I have any paladins? There's no paladins left either. Those guys are just, they're all already low HP. Alright, the city guard is kind of all I got left. I have archers in these towers, but I can't get them out. Okay, we gotta get these golems. The worst part about these golems is that when you kill one, it breaks into 8 smaller golems. I definitely don't want to kill all 3 at once. That's a lot of mini golems. They're not quite as brutal as the big ones, but they're mean. They're brutal. And there'll be almost 30 of them, so no thanks. Okay, come on, retreat. I can't even get my guys to retreat. They just won't follow commands. I gotta pull each group out individually. This has been a complete debacle for pretty much around 40 seconds in. What was that? Something just went flying. We're wearing these golems down a bit. I feel like the trebuchets are doing more damage than anything. How's that trebuchet still operational? It has no HP. Goodness. In there. Stab him through the ankles. Wait, oh, my city guard has paladins in it. Thank God. Thank God for little tiny smart decisions I made 10 hours ago. What are you guys doing? Oh, those are archers that came off the wall, probably. Okay, now we're into the mini golem phase. There goes my archery range. No big deal. Still some hospital tents left. I don't think they're probably all full. There's 3 out of the 5 left. Yeah, okay. Luckily the big olds are kind of hanging out by the gate. They're not just plowing straight through to the castle. Oh, more deaths. No more deaths, please. Stop punching my hospital tent, you jerk. You're just punching it. God, a guy just goes around punching tents. Laser beam! What? He just laser beamed all those houses! Bro! I did not know they had laser beam eyeballs. Not cool. Not cool at all. Oh, these poor little archers. I am doing a good job of keeping them away from the houses and the castle, though. That's something. This is starting to feel like I might pull it off. Why are these guys stuck? Why are you stuck? This is no time to get stuck. Oh, my groceries. Groceries? I don't know how to words. Okay, 16 mini golems at once. I guess it was inevitable. There can pull. Oh, there's these guys. They're just going straight up. Alright, there's plenty of buildings between them and the castle. Hopefully I can get these guys thinned out. Again, I don't think the archers do any damage to the golems, so it's got to be trebuchets or blades. And most of this group is archers at this point. 29 archers, 2 spearmen, 3 swordmen, and 2 knights. Yeah, I have very few blades left. Oh, and 2 of them are stuck and just kind of moonwalking. Oh, and one of them's an archer. At least he's shooting. That's something. Count your little blessings. Oh god, they're right up by the freaking castle. Okay, the castle guard came out. I have no control of those guys, but they will come out of the castle and fight when the castle takes damage. I'm surprised I didn't see them sooner. Okay, they're helping. Hey, castle guard! Get him! We might pull this off. We might pull this off. Look at this. 1, 2 pikemen, 1 knight, and 2 swordmen. Oh no! Oh no! I forgot there'd be more waves. There's still, what was that number? 1228? Against my little group of guys. It's fine. It's, oh no, I got a little tear in my eye right now. Oh, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Run away. I can't run away because I'll just attack the castle. I can't. Oh no. Oh, they're freaking shield guys too. They're pretty much immune to archers. I do not have enough blades. Oh no. Oh no. Oh goodness. Get him. Get him. The archers are doing nothing. Archers are doing nothing. Oh god. These big giant, whatever those guys are. Trolls? I don't know, golems, ogres. Ogre feels about right. Those guys are very ogre-ish, right? We'll go with ogres on those guys. And this is kind of it, you guys. There's not much I can do here. How many guys are left? Do I have any? 8 archers on the ground. And then there's 7 in one tower, and there's 7 in another tower, and I can't. Guys in that tower, I can't even get them out to move them. You can't open these little tower doors during the nighttime. Get away from the castle. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. No, my mom lives in that house. Come on. You guys are jerks. I don't think I'm gonna survive Armageddon, you guys. Yeah, there's no foot troops at all. Well. That's, yeah, that's that. That's defeat. That is officially challenge failed. Time to go rethink my life. Okay, that sucked. I didn't survive at all. So technically, that is challenge failed. However, here's the thing. I had 2 trebuchets and 2 ballistas ready to go that I built the day before that I never used. I intended to build out the walls around the gate that they were assaulting during the day before the battle, but I lost too much time trying to get cinematic shots on my city and army. I know, excuses are like buttholes, everyone's got one and they all stink. But I want to see how it would have played out if I'd managed my time effectively in the day before the battle. First, walls and towers. I want to concentrate as much firepower as I can at this gate area. Then, instead of committing the entire day to smashing the enemy towers, I just let the army do their thing while I handle the wall defenses. This tower behind the castle with a ballista mounted on it should help bring down that dragon sooner, and provide some heavy damage support when the enemy penetrates into the city. Okay, it's go time! Dragon, the golems, the lunar barrack this time instead of the, the battering ram. Dragon doing his thing. Okay, the new ballista is ballisting. It's firing. Okay, we got this. Smart decisions this time. I wanna charge this army in and hit these golems on their flank. I'm letting these other guys by. Hopefully I can get a clean charge. Here we go. Get him. Alright, not as clean as I'd have liked, but we'll get through those guys quickly. And then we just pull out. We're gonna hit and run. Try to keep these golems down here outside the gate. That necromancer, I'm not that worried about him. He's spawning in guys, or he's respawning, he's reviving guys that are easy to kill, so he's not bothering me that much, but he's between me and the golems, so let's get him. Alright, one of the golems is broken off. That is smashing my gate. Focus on the problems I can't solve. Oh god, duck you guys. There's a dragon. Jesus. Is he through that gate? I can't tell. It looks like the gate is sturdier than the wall. No, done with the laser beams. Come on. Okay, the other golems inside the gate. How did you get in there? You can't fit through that hole. Bro. Okay, focus. The city guard has the golem that's on the inside. We got this. I feel so much better about this. I can't leave that lunar barrack though. The troops that spawn out of it get stronger and stronger as they go. So you could leave it alone, but it's eventually going to start spawning mini bosses. And right now the troops are already level level 1. They got the little 1 chevron over their heads. Stop with the laser. Okay, about to get the second golem down. Let's regroup the line. Reform the line. Spearmen to the rear, swordsmen to the front. Swing it around. I do that a lot. It's just to reposition my guys and get the shields up front and the spears at the back so that the guys that have the high armor are taking the damage and the guys with the DPS are a little bit more protected. City guard doing work back here. Alright, all my hospital tents are gone. My entire army infrastructure is gone except for my barracks. It's fine. Alright, we got to get this lunar barrack dealt with. There was one time I fought a lunar barrack. It was pretty early in a playthrough, and I tried to level my army up. I tried to just farm the troops that came out of it for XP. It went poorly. That was the last night of the thing because I died. Because it started spawning those giant red and blue ogres, and there was too many for my... anyway, let's just deal with this. Let's deal with what's happening tonight. Take this barracks down. Poke it some more. Poke it one more time just to be sure. Alright, the barracks is poked. Let's get out of here. Gate's fully down. City guard is chilling. Looks like the castle guard is spawned too. We'll leave those guys be. I don't think I can control them. I'm just going to leave them up there. Like a second layer of city guard. Okay, here we go. We're past the first wave. Now we just got to grind down. What was it? 1,228 times 3. So that's just under 4,000 freaking enemies we got to kill. I guess a portion of them spawn with the first wave, but either way, we got a lot of work to do here still. But we are in such a better position. Okay, there was another necromancer in this raid. You could clearly see him necromancing. If you see that giant ring, that green ring, that's his like AoE that he can revive people in. Oh, these red ogres are brutal though. Look at him smashing all my guys at once. I got a low, got a lot of low HP guys down there. That's also part of why I pull my guys out and reform the line, is to get people next to the healers. So I've got the healers kind of arranged so that everyone gets access to the heals when they're in formation. But when they get all jumbled up, it's hard to tell if anyone's getting heals or not. I mean, some of them are. Alright, I think I got this. As long as I don't get snuck up on by some enemy bombers, I might have this. I don't want to jinx it, but gee whiz. Yeah, your grunts and groans don't scare me anymore, you moon jerks. God, the trebuchets are brutal when they have fire ammo. They're walking into, I think there's 3 right there. 2, 1, 2. Yeah, there's a total of 3 in that kill zone. Right, I'm gonna merge the city guard with the main army now. We're starting to lose a little bit to attrition here, and I don't want to let my force get weaker. Let's let it get stronger towards the end. How about that? How about that, you moon fart face jerk butts? Don't tell them I said that about them, you guys, that they don't like to be called fart butts. Hit and run for the win. Jeez, they're still coming. There's so many. Here they come. Hold the line. Hold the line. Charge! There they go. Oh, a lot of skulls popping up there. I do not like it. When the enemy brings this many archers, they're really good at focusing like one troop, and it's a lot of skulls. A lot of skulls. My hospital tents are gone. I mean, it's day 50, this is the end of the challenge, and it's the redo, so I'm not worried about like losing all my troops tonight. I just need to have enough to get through the battle. But I don't like seeing I don't like my guys died. Just deal with it. God, they're still coming. There's so many waves. God, archers are so good. Yes, there are some troops that are immune to them pretty much, but they have like 80% of the total kills of, you know, my whole playthrough, I would guess. Yeah, bring it on, boys. That's a lot of dudes. There's a lot of dudes right there. I mean, look at how much work the archers are doing. Oh, trebuchets are out of fire ammo. They're down to just regular noob ammo, but it's fine. We're through the worst of it. At this point, we don't even have a gate. I'm just keeping my army there. It's like a meat gate. In fact, maybe we'll title... No, we'll call the army the meat gate. No, that's weird. That's creepy. That's like some freaking horror movie shit. The flesh gate. That's even creepier. Stop. Get them, boys. See, when in doubt, you just kind of like select all your guys and then focus all of them to attack on one guy. You can wear these guys down pretty quick if you focus them like that. Is that it? Is there any more? Oh, yeah, of course there's more. We've only fought 3,000 of the 4,000 people we have to kill tonight. Yes, look at the flesh gate. The flesh gate is immovable. Hey, where's that spearman going? Where you going, bro? Bro! He dropped his wallet. It's fine. Don't worry about it. He's down there doing a jig. Get back up here. We got a deserter. that an archer running into the middle of it? Words. Hey, that's a victory. We did it. I mean, it's still challenge failed, but we could have won if we did smart things on our first try instead of dumb things. Let's bring the army out. Step out of the sun, boys and girls, and take a bow. You guys crushed it. Keep in mind, this is only about half, maybe less than half of my actual foot soldiers. Spearmen and swordmen and such. A lot of dead ones, so this is mostly archers and the city guard at this point. That's a good looking army right there. Come on. And if any of you ever play this, you will find yourself spending a lot of time just admiring your army like this. It's fine. That's how the game is played. They did a fair amount of damage, but most of it's to the military camp. I spent the day repairing the damage. When the day 51 raid came, I realized that my challenge to fight 10 bosses in one night was broken from the beginning. I didn't think to count the bosses when I was fighting for my life the night before, but I don't think the game will spawn all 10 in a single night. I think I fought 8 bosses the first night, then 2 more the next. It also seemed to pick them kinda randomly. Either way, it was a fun challenge. I hope you had fun hanging out, and if you did, be sure to click the thing. I'll see you in the next one, guys. Peace.